Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we have Mekk-Knight Shaddoll as well. It's more pure Mekk-Knight with a very small Shaddoll package of triple Shaddoll fusion, one dragon, one genius. Testing versus theory. In theory, the Shaddoll package uses dragon plus a genius to go into app clone, and this lets you not only pop a spell or trap with Dragoon, but also negate the effect of two monsters using genius and app clone. Basically just a somewhat decent board breaker. You get the body of Apcolone, which is actually pretty helpful in Mekk-Knight when you're trying to make a Morning Star, and overall, it should work in theory as a half decent board breaker at the very least. It can get rid of just generic advantage, and well, as I said, the body is pretty decent. The Mekk-Knight list is almost identical to my previous Mekk-Knight list I've shown in another video. So let's just I'll go over the quick card by card with triple Gear Suit, triple Blue Sky, triple Nightfall, one Eclipse, one Red Moon, one Yellow. All of these are just searchable and do come up in different purposes. One World Chalice that's dumpable of Gearsu, the triple Phantasmate just to fix your hand with depending on what board breakers you need. One Pancratops, two Alpha, one Dragon, one Genius for the Shaddoll package, one Succession, searchable off Lib and Morningstar, triple Memory, just to summon like Nightfall and get some extra advantage. Triple Prosperity, this just bumps up your consistency by a lot because even just banishing 3 monsters, which you're easily able to do with cards like Excess Morning Stars, Libs, and even like Spectrum Supreme in some cases, banishing 3 is not at all an issue. Triple Dark Will No More to get rid of combo boards, one Feather Duster to get rid of back row, triple Lightning Storm for a somewhat versatile thing. It does somewhat conflict with Phantasme, but it's fine since you can just put back the Lightning Storm with Phantasme. And finally, the triple Shaddoll fusion to, enable your entire Shaddoll package, and the triple World Legacy Secret, your best searchable disruption. The extra deck is one Apcolone for the Shaddoll package. It's free negate, indestructible by battle, and if it's sent to the graveyard off the means of something like IP, it actually can translate into another negate with adding back next Shaddoll Genius, sending the next Shaddoll Genius, and congratulations, you have another negate. Same interaction with Dragon, basically. It can translate to multiple disruptions overall. Dingirsu, very easy to make. You run a good amount of level 8s and very nice amount of non-target, destruction removal. Avramax, not too difficult to make. It's also a Mekk-Knight name, which can come up in some cases. Access Code Talker, free ODK. Triple Morningstar, you probably don't need to play 3, but I just like playing the excess name for prosperity. Spectrum Supreme, because why not? It can technically summon a card from deck, but let's be real, you're never really gonna make this. Unicorn, Phoenix, free names. Unicorn especially comes up with IP, which you make rather frequently. Double Lib is not half bad. Since you're very consistently getting the World Chalice in your graveyard thanks to Gearsu and your multiple methods into Gearsu, not half bad getting something like a Secret online or a World Like the Succession online. Just lots. It's just a very versatile card on top of being non-target, non-destruction removal when sent to the graveyard. Or a Galatea can be made with Orcus plus anything in order to go into free Dingirsu and send something, so that can come up too. IP, as I said, another just free disruption. And finally, the Link Spider, turn your Girsu token into an effect monster for Galatea. Side deck just has a bunch of really strong going first cards, and let's just get to the replay. For this replay, our opponent is playing Magic-Key, a new archetype of which I've not read a single card, so they seem to be playing some sort of combo variant since Magic-Keys just have extremely searchable tuners, and that translates into, your generic Halki Firefax combos. He has Unexpected Die plus Rescue Rabbit. He's going to go into some Angel Trumpeters. That makes Phantasme. I predict he's Halki Firefax, I predict he's going into some Aurora online, so I just go into Phantasme. I draw into another Lightning Storm, but I just, put back my old one. Unfortunately, that Lightning Storm does become a dead card. You're going to do some Aurora plays, and overall just end on pretty strong board. He also used this thing earlier, which I believe grants an extra normal summon, and when it's normal summon, you can revive a Magic-Key, which just translates into a ton of extra extension. He's going to go ahead into Dawn Dragster, 1 negate, 2 negate. Use the Herald to overlay into this dude, and Herald will actually search the new ritual spell that works extremely well with the Magic Key archetype simply because you're able to search normal monsters, so you're able to use high ritual art in order to summon rituals from deck. They're going to go into the good ritual monster, which I believe searches a card, and they search the field spell, which is the most broken card in the archetype, which not only searches a ritual monster, any Magic Key monster, but also searches their fusion spell or ritual spell. That goes into the ritual negate, I believe, and overall it just passes. Let's count the amount of negates. Call by the Grave, that's one negate, that gets rid of our Pankratops. A Savage Dragon, that cannot be beaten over. A Dawn Dragster, that's the spell trap negate. An Xyz monster, which I just believe it cannot be used if this card is a normal monster. Never mind. It does not have a normal monster as material, so it will not get its effect to banish something and start damage step. And it also has this dude, and this dude is basically infinite monster negates for the light attribute, the dark attribute, and the earth attribute. So basically every single monster in our rotation. Good thing we have the cleanup crew. We top deck Shaddoll Fusion, of course. We have to get rid of his negates first to actually use Shaddoll Fusion. We attack into this dude who floats into his search on top of being infinite negates. We're going to go ahead and attack over some of his extra cards. We use Pankratops, but he has a Call by the Grave for that too. So we'll have to bait out the Pankratops with the Alpha in main phase 2. That baits it out pretty nicely, and this allows us to use our Shaddoll Fusion. Shaddoll Fusion sends our couple of cards, makes Apkalone, and Apkalone will negate that. Dragon will destroy his ceiling because this is a spell speed 1 effect. He'll be able to search the fusion spell every single turn, which I do not want whatsoever. And Genius will negate this because, why not? Pop that, his World will lose its equip. We'll go into Dingirsu, just to get rid of his field presence. I want to leave as little resources as possible. We make an IP Masquerena and we pass. He top decks Unexpected Die. He uses the dude to normal summon itself in the column, which cannot be hit by World Legacy Secrets, unfortunately. So we have to let that slide. On resolution, we're going to go into IP. This deck does have a pretty nasty Synchro and Xyz, so I want to get rid of his material on board, specifically his normal monster, since it has some extra effects. We're going to put that back, grab back the dude. This dude will negate the Xyz, and this will make it so that if he attempts to attack in my unicorn, he cannot use the Xyz's effect to banish it, non-target, non-destruction. So overall, that just got rid of most of his resources. World Legacy Secret gets back another card. We can make an Unexpected Die play next turn. Shell Fusion package, it came in clutch. Well, not necessarily in clutch, but it was useful at the very least. So what are my thoughts on the package? Not actually half bad. Pretty decent board breakability. It perfectly breaks a Virtual World board and a Tri-Brigade board, so those are some rather notable mentions right there, depending on your meta. I believe a Pranked list, or was it a Pranked list? It was some sort of list that topped the Extravaganza. It was playing the entire Shaddoll package in the side deck, which is pretty cool if you ask me. It was running the dragon and stuff. I will have to test this out a bit. Something cool you want to know? Shekinaga is a level 10 Earth Machine. You know what else is a level 10 Earth Machine? Every single train in existence. But, as I said, it is pretty cool. You've got 2 negates, a monster, a spell trap pop, and if they do not have any way to interact with Shaddoll Fusion itself, your opponent is absolutely dead. Combine this with the absolute plethora of board breakers and extended consistency plays you have with Mekk-Knights, not very shabby. Shaddoll Fusion also is just a natural fit since blind second deck blind seconds. I will test this out further, but I'll give this a solid 8 out of 10. It's pretty damn good, and even though you do have to run the 2 bricks, it's kind of helped. It's not really hindered by the fact that you're running 41 cards, so it's less likely to draw those 2, and Prosperity just kind of recovers the consistency you lose by pushing up to 41. You could even push up to 42 by playing the 3rd copy of Alpha, and you still have relatively same consistency thanks to cards like Prosperity and Phantasme and the multiple starters that you have. pretty neat deck overall, and it was pretty fun discovering the how to use the Shaddoll package. So if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.